big house, Michigan Stadium. We have a top 25 clash between two of the best teams in the sport and both hoping to enhance their postseason resume. It's the USC Trojans and the Michigan Wolverines. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Trojans headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Uncorks one to the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Michigan. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The lone back's got it. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physical.
Looking long. Upstairs, he's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jordan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
Snagged in the middle. It's Chambers. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And go play action. Bryce Underwood unloads it downfield. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Michigan. Hauled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Really nice rhythm that time by the play caller because he ran the football on the last play, so this time he decides to go play action just to see if he could get the defense to free. A split second, and that's all the target needed. Off the play fake, he's able to work the route, win his one-on-one, makes the catch, and takes it in for a score.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the catch down the right side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like, some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, he wants it all. Makes a deep grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. To throw, it's Mayava. Lets it fly. Big fella moving.
The big fellow laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
Five wide receivers on 2nd and goal. That's room for the quarterback to run and a lot of receivers for the defense to... And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. PAT unit on the field. Oh, they blocked the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Marshall. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about, I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Underwood. Catch in the middle. It's Buchanan.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Now on the move. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. And that ball is live in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The defense comes up big time on the 4th down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a 1st down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it. But more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Can't get him to the ground. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sideline's going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The run inside. It's Marshall. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast. Makes the grab.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
He wants to change this route. They'll give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give up.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
We're only in the 1st half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Mosley. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. To the air, it's Mayava. Makes the grab. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Mosley. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle 7 and 4.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. At the 35, he's got room. Breaks into the open. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Goddard.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Arizona taking on the number 12 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's Arizona able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that's 4 straight on the season for this team as they continue what is now a nice little streak. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He wants to take the top off. Snatches it on the run. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. The give is to Miller. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming in. Well done.
With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
These last two plays have just made you go, what are you doing? Third and goal, a chance to set it right. To the air, it's Mayava. Escapes the pressure going right. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They extend the lead to 5 here in the third.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Great place to start for this offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Pocket breaking down. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Running inside, it's Marshall. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Underwood. Bounced off his feet.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page, and you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks and the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll run it. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking down the middle. Got his man.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
No surprise this late in the game. They need to go for 2 to try to extend that lead to a field goal. Underwood. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Mosley. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Let's not overcomplicate things. My guy is better than all of your guys. No matter how I give it to him, I'm going to keep feeding. That's over 150 yards now. What a day for this wide receiver.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Miller with the ball. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pulls it in. It's Mosley. Snags it, and he's open. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Back to throw, it's Mayava. A little release to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Big part of the offensive game plan is yards after the catch, but none available there.
I like the idea on offense of trying to spit the ball outside quickly and see if your guy can make something happen in space, but give the defense credit. They rallied to the ball, got him on the ground.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
You know, these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in.
And wait, they've made a decision here. They're sending out the field goal unit, hoping to get a sure 3. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. He got it! And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Underwood to throw. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
from the gun to give, looking for room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Throwing, Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Trojans use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
And the defense has a big decision to make here. You've got the lead. It's late in the game, 4th quarter. Critical 4th down. Are you going to sit back and play safe in coverage, or do you want to get aggressive and get after the quarterback here if you're anticipating pass?
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab down the left side. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The clock is really putting the pressure on this offense. Hustling to the line, desperate to get a few more yards. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. With the line of scrimmage at the 32, they'll line up for a 49-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these 2 teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff.